Our next speaker is Helen Moses. Helen is a voice, speech, and communication diva. Did you hear me? She went from believing that her value was dictated by others' opinions of her and being afraid to speak up for herself, to finding abundant confidence and living her divine purpose. She also enhances her confidence from wearing t-shirts with bold language. She believes that helping others achieve success through excellent communication is her life's calling. In addition to being an all-around fun person, Helen is a speaker, trainer, coach, and advocate for all things voice and communication. She's also a classically trained singer and a licensed speech language pathologist. She can be seen all around town, warming up her voice, singing her favorite songs with abandon while at a stoplight or in a parking lot. She's here today to help you make your voice mean business. Join me in welcoming the woman of many voices, Helen Moses.
Why are you here? I mean, I know you're here because it's the Prism Showcase and you're here to hear all these fabulous speakers. But why are you here on this earth? Who believes that they have a purpose, that they are here for a reason, maybe even more than one, okay? Now, do you believe that you are making the impact currently that you were meant to make? If you do, fantastic, keep it up. I'm impressed. I'm not there yet. And that's why, for the rest of you and me, it's good to review 3 keys. 3 keys for bold, impactful, fearless communication that will help us fulfill our purposes as they were meant to be. The first key to fearless communication is to speak from your heart. Sarah Bareilles puts it this way: say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. Except for me, but for me, that wasn't always easy. I don't know about you. Growing up, I believed that if I could just say the right thing, just act the right way, just be who everybody else expected me to be, then I would be liked, I would be appreciated, I would be valued. And if I didn't live up to their expectations, then I would be worthless. I carried this trend with me into adulthood, into the start of my speech coaching business 5 years ago. Here I was in my new business, trying to teach people how to sound more confident when they speak, when inside I didn't even have the confidence to say what I wanted to say, what I needed to say to make my business work. I was scared to ask for a sale. I was scared to ask for the prices that reflected my real value and that I needed to charge in order to make this business thing work. I was even afraid to go to a networking event and give my elevator pitch. Then, one day, I realized something. I actually have a choice. I have a choice. I do not have to live up to everybody else's expectations. In fact, I also realized that most of these expectations were not actually stated by these people. They were all made up in my own head. And that was also very freeing. Once I made this decision and this life change that I no longer had to live up to everybody else's expectations, everything changed. My business, my relationships, my whole life was aligned then with my purpose. And now I can do things like wear this t-shirt. And the truth is that when I am speaking and I feel aligned with my purpose and I'm speaking from my heart, I feel like a badass. And yes, I wear this shirt in front of my teenage children. And yes, I wear this shirt in front of my mother. And I wear it in front of many people who might not approve, but I wear it because it's from my heart. Speak from your heart. The second key is to speak with the intention of communicating. We often get so caught up in the words we're going to say and what they look like on paper that we forget we're actually supposed to make a connection to the people on the other side of our message. This happens. So speak knowing you're trying to persuade, motivate, inspire a particular audience, and do what you can to understand their perspective. If you don't do that work, you will not make an impact. Another aspect that we often overlook with this whole communication and intent to communicate is our tone of voice and the energy level that we bring, and how, if we're not careful, those things can actually cause us to communicate the opposite of what we intended to say. Now this, I am not exaggerating what you are about to witness. This actually happened in my high school. Okay, you might not have guessed it, but I was in chorus. Okay, so we had a chorus concert one night. There were a variety of people that were signed up together. And this one group, about 8 girls, I don't know how they got permission to perform, but here's what they did. I am not kidding. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Really? Speak with the intent to communicate. And the third and final key I'll share with you today is to speak while you can. When you can, while you can. My first job as a professional was as a speech therapist in a brain injury unit in a local hospital. I worked with patients who had strokes and brain injuries, and I remember one of the most special moments in my career was working with a woman named Lisa. In my office one day, she hadn't been able to speak since her stroke that she had in childbirth. But that day, we called her husband. We called her husband, and he picked up the phone. I said, "Hi, I have someone here who wants to speak to you." And I put it up to Lisa's ear because she couldn't hold it herself. Lisa just took a deep breath and said, "Hey." And in that very, very special, very intimate moment, all 3 of us cried. Because what had just happened was the re-establishment of the most basic need of human beings, and that is communication with our loved ones. It was working with Lisa and the other patients on that unit and their families that taught me the most valuable lesson I ever learned, that my voice is fragile. It could be taken away instantly. My ability to communicate, my family's ability to communicate, your ability to communicate could go away today. And therefore, if there is nothing else that you remember from what I say to you today, remember this. Do not take your voice for granted. Your voice is a gift. Your voice is a powerful tool, and it's all you need to make your purpose be amplified. It's all you need to make what you were meant to do happen. Speak when you can, while you can, because you can. Speak with the intent to communicate, to connect, and speak from your heart. Do all of these things and people will be attracted to you. They'll be attracted to your message. And your purpose and your mission will go beyond your wildest dreams. Leverage your voice. Spread your word. Expect resounding results.